Alright, so I'm just gonna start this off by saying there is no script to this. This is just straight off the top of my head, but basically, this entire video is just a major thank you to everyone in the Splatoon community. And the 2-year anniversary just happened recently, as I'm sure you may know, but I felt like for the 2 years that we've had playing this game, we've accomplished a lot as a community, and I feel like it's something that we should be proud of. Now, a lot of people focus on the negatives, especially on social media, like the drama and stuff, but that might be important, like fixing our mistakes as a community, but right now that's not something we should worry about. Right now, what we need to focus on is definitely what we've done well, and we've grown a lot since this game's release to now. Like, at first, there was barely any tournaments. It was hard to find scrims, there was barely any commentators, we were just a very minute kind of community. We were pretty obscure, and even then we're kind of obscure, but, over time we've gotten more TOs, and thanks to them, you guys deal with a lot of stuff, and I think you guys are really underappreciated, but you're definitely the driving force in this community. Hosting tournaments is a big part of it, and I think you guys deserve a bit more credit than what you get. Thank you to commentators for the said tournaments. They make tournament matches interesting to watch, and they definitely help liven things up. I feel like we have some great commentators that help put a lot of liveliness into the matches. Major thanks to content producers who help promote us as a community, who have helped people get into the game, helped people get better, who you are. I've tried to get into content, I try to produce content on my own time, but it's something I just do occasionally. Not something I do full force like some other people, but thanks to them for at least putting in the effort and showing what the community is all about. Thank you to all the wonderful players that have joined me in scrims and tournaments and PVs and squads. It's always nice to have someone to play with. And even people who just sign up for a tournament, even if they don't necessarily do well, just signing up for a tournament means a lot. It makes us look bigger, It's like, I mean, it's not as common now, but we're getting a pretty consistent amount of tournament signups for each tournament, especially now that there's a ton of them, and on the weekends they tend to be a lot more inflated, but thanks to all those people, thanks to streamers who help show the game at a competitive level, we've done a lot of great things. We've done LAN events. Even though I haven't personally gone to a LAN event, I'm sure I can guarantee you that the people that have gone to LAN events hold those memories pretty dearly to them, and I'm sure it's meant a lot for them. Like support, I felt like, and that's another thank you I need to say, like the support in this community can be great. I mean, there are some like jerks. I mean, I don't want to say anybody, but we have some bumps in the road with people, but in general a lot of you are really supportive. Like even in little ways, like following me on Twitter, subscribing to me on YouTube, or sending me DMs on Discord, or inviting me into games, like that's to me that's support, and I really do appreciate it, and I'm pretty thankful for that, because at first I was just a nobody, like an S-rank player who just played the game, but I mean, even then, I don't know if I've grown as a player in some way, like reputation-wise. Like, what I want to get out of this community is knowing that I've had some sort of impact, whether it be helping someone or just being well known. That's I don't know, like that sounds a bit like egotistical, but like this community is not only like I felt like I've become a better player, but I've also felt like I've become a better person. Like I've learned a lot of life lessons from the people here. It's just taught me a lot. It's been very dear to me, and I'm sure it's been quite an experience for other people too. I'm sure a lot of people are thankful for who they met here and all the great times they've had with their friends and such, but yeah, basically, just a major thank you to everyone who helped contribute to the growth of this community. We have done, I'd say we've done a lot for the 2 years that we've had, and I'm hoping that for Splatoon 2, you know, things will be bigger and better, that we'll be able to accomplish a lot more, we'll be able to expand our player base, you know, there's a lot of things that we can do as a community, and I feel like that's something to work towards. But yeah, anyways, thank you for watching this. Thank you for the support from the people who have supported me over the 2 years. And yeah, so I guess I'll see you next time, whenever that is. So yeah, thank you and take care.